Okay, hi everyone, I'm back to show you the finished project. You may have seen the sneak peek that I put on Facebook the other day. Well, here it is, the finished project. It started off as a sample of flooring that my husband got on eBay, I think, for 99p. So he trimmed off, there was a couple of bits that stuck out, he trimmed off those for me, and then I gessoed all over just so that I could then start sticking things on. After I gessoed, I then used lots of goodies from the Trinket Parlour, who I'm part of the design team for. I used lots of, first of all, let me put it down for a moment, if I put it there so you can still see it. There we go. I used these skeleton leaves. I just put one on, which is along there. They were something Emily, I think I remember her saying that she had ordered but didn't realise how big they were going to be. So, sorry, excuse me, I've not been very well this last 2 weeks. So yeah, so I put one of those on. Then I added some angel hair, also from the Trinket Parlour. No, I've not used this before, but so you can see where I've used it here. Then on here I added some mesh that I had, which I think that was the last bit of mesh I used. Then I added all these metal, there we go, all these metal bits. Some of them are flowers, some of them are just metal plates. There's flowers, metal flowers, buttons. I got a big bag of buttons like this from Emily. Oh, sorry guys, it's not used my tablet before to record, so I'm getting a bit of where the camera is. So yeah, there's the buttons. Doesn't matter that they're all different colours because I coloured them anyway. Then I had some paper flowers from Emily from the Trinket Parlour, which I stuck on. And then after that, what did I do? Yeah, buttons. Oh, and here with the flowers, with the paper flowers, Emily always puts a spray of leaves, a couple of sprays of leaves. So I put some there, you can see, just about make them out, and there you can see those ones better, I think. There we go. See, there we go. What else did I do? Yeah, after I did all that, I then gave another lot of gesso, but I didn't give it too much because I still wanted to, so you could see what it was underneath, so you could still see the green of the leaves, and because I added these leaves, which are quite good because they actually, you can bend them, and so yeah, so they're there. Oh, then there was some doily scraps there. What else was one of these flowers I cut up off of a trim that I got from Emily, I do believe, and I put that on. I think there's just one there. So, and there was more metal and buttons and all sorts. So I just gessoed that. Then I used sprays. Let's put that down for a moment. I used the Luminate Radiant Rain. I call it Luminate, it's probably Luminate. But Radiant Rain, and this is copper. So I used that. This is also Radiant Rain, but I had to put it in another bottle because it got clogged. Can't remember what this one's called though. but it does give it a nice shine, nice shimmer. I think I used this green, which is another Radiant Rain, and this one's better because it's no new non-clog formula, and that one is Spanish Moss. I used this one from Tattered Angels, which is Glimmer Mist, and you can see the colour there. It all started with mint, it's called. What else did I use? I think that was it for the colours. Yeah, I think that was it for the colours. I did a little bit of gesso on the edges again, white gesso. But I then used these, see here, there we go, see there, the mica beads, and these ones are like a gold colour in here. They go a long way. What I do though is I don't put the glue on and then sprinkle them on, as I find they don't stick that well then. So what I do is I get my glossy accents, put a little bit on my mat, put some of the balls or the mica beads on there, and then mix it in and then add it. And I find, I mean, look, that's solid. That's not coming off. Then what did I do? Oh, I added some of these Cosmic Shimmer flakes. This one's called Iced Snow, and you can see it's there, and I think that was it. Oh, and a little bit there. And I also used this one, which is Iced Crystals, which is probably that one there. Oh, excuse me a minute. Oh, full of cold. Then I added these, but I've got smaller ones as well, so I added these and the smaller ones. I've put the smaller ones down somewhere, not sure where. So the smaller ones, these are glass, little glass, see, little glass domes. So I did the smaller ones here. And get quite close up of that. There, where's my finger? There it is. There it is. There, and on there. A few up here. Did 3 at a time. That's it. And then I added the bigger ones. One there, which I've noticed went over the microbeads, so you can actually see the microbeads through it as well, which I didn't aim to do, but it happened. And then another one there, one there. So after that I then added the heart, which came from also the Trinket Parlour. Nearly everything on here was from the Trinket Parlour. And then added some glitter, which I also used the same way, where I mixed it up with glue first. I don't usually use a lot of glitter in my projects because, believe it or not, I'm a crafter that's allergic to glitter. Not because it's messy, but because it makes me itch. So I don't use it a lot, and if I do, I'm very careful when I use it. But I added it there on the heart, a little bit there, a little bit there, and just so you can just get a little glimpse of it. What else? Oh, and then the last thing I added was this beautiful little bit of bling, which I didn't colour. I thought, you know, I'm just going to keep it as it is. Oh, and the Forever, which is chipboard, and I did colour that a little bit with some metallic paint. So I'm quite pleased with it. I hope you like it. Just showing you. Don't know what I'm going to do with the edges yet, not sure. But what I am going to do is try after I've decorated the back of it, I'm going to get my husband to make something probably out of wood just to stand it on for, so it can stand up. But it is quite weighty. So yeah, I'm pleased. If you like lots of the things I've used, then look at Emily up on Facebook. She's Emily Smith. She's the owner and managing director of the Trinket Parlour. Look her up on Facebook. She has some beautiful, beautiful trinkets and goodies on there. She does sort of everything, resin, and all the resin, which I haven't used on here today, but all the resin she actually casts herself. So, and she does have a lot of orders to do. So look her up. If you want to see any more of what I've done, then it would be nice if you subscribe and like my channel. And until I see you again, bye for now.